Hello and welcome to a secondary or secondhand book unboxing courtesy of eBay. This, my friends, is A Time to Cast Away Stones by Tim Powers. You don't need that. You don't need to see that. This is the limited edition that Charnel House did several years back, which I got for an incredible price. Very excited about that. I knocked the dongle right in the frame. Please pardon me there. So this was, at the time, only available in this special edition title through Charnel House. It is now available through Down and Out in Purgatory, the short story, the collected short fiction by Tim Powers. First things first, you're going to look at this and say, wow, that book looks like shit. Pardon my language. That is actually intentional. This is not like some beat-up copy. It's not waterlogged, but it is meant to look like it's a waterlogged journal. I don't know if that's supposed to be Percy Bysshe Shelley's signature on the spine. Probably not, but maybe it is. I don't know. So this is meant to look like the waterlogged journal that Percy Bysshe Shelley, the romantic poet, Mary Shelley's husband, the journal that he drowned with. So Shelley drowned at the age of, I think he was like 29. He was young. And so this is a short story by Tim Powers, presumably dealing with the events that led to his drowning. Okay, this was 2008 when this was published, so 15 years ago. Very nice quality paper here. Yeah, so this is actually almost a sort of sequel to The Stress of Her Regard, which was actually the very first title that Charnel House published. They published it in denim. That dealt with the romantic poets of the time and vampires, because it's Tim Powers, and Secret Histories is what he does. And so this also going into, with a little bit of Shelley, is almost like a sort of sequel, I suppose, to The Stress of Her Regard. Anyways, this is printed on two colors throughout. Shelley, most famously the author behind Ozymandias, if you've ever read that powerful poem. Now, the thing is, with Ozymandias, Bryan Cranston has forever ruined that poem for me. Not really ruined, I suppose, but like, I can't read it or hear it without picturing Bryan Cranston reading it. He read it for Breaking Bad years back. And wow, a hell of a delivery there. So this deals with Trelawney, one of Shelley's friends. Very interesting. Nice, almost kind of novella length, little over, close to 100 pages, 93 pages. Just like Charnel House titles, all of the information is in the back, especially the signature page, which should be right here. This is copy 109 of 250 numbered copies. The lettered edition, I don't even know what the lettered edition looks like for this. Charnel House, Joe Stefko and Charnel House, is really, really inventive with his lettered editions. He likes to embed stuff in the covers. So like the lettered Regulators of Richard Bachman had bullets embedded into it. One of his Tim Powers novels had a fully functioning Etch-a-Sketch embedded in the cover. So I don't know what he would have done for the lettered edition for this. But anyways, Charnel House does a superb job. They are one hell of a fine press, going back to 1988 when they first published Stress of Her Regard. Yeah, 1988, he formed Charnel House. I don't think it was actually published in 88. I think it may have come out a year or two later, several years later, when their edition came out. For some reason, I'm thinking 1992 is sticking in my head as like when it came out, but I could be wrong on that. If you are a Tim Powers fan and you do want some fine press editions, Charnel House has plenty of fine press editions already published, and they're going to publish every single Tim Powers title that they have not already published. So they're starting with his early novels. They started with his early novels, and now the next one they're publishing is his most recent, his upcoming title, My Brother's Keeper, I want to say is the title of it. But they will eventually be publishing, Drawing of the Dark, Anubis Gates. Very excited for those. On Stranger Tides. Can't wait to see what they do with those. But anyways, I have plenty of other unboxings on this channel, including plenty of other Tim Powers and Charnel House unboxings. So please consider checking those out. Please consider giving me a like or subscribing if you want to check these out and continue seeing these. But thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you around next time.